Hey family, it's your girl Nicole Bozeman, your mindset transformational coach. I am founder and creator of Crystals, Diamonds, and Pearls. And I am waiting as Instagram and Facebook let you all know that I am here. I am so glad to be a part of this moment with you guys. I want to do a wellness check-in with you all. And I want to ask and see, how are you all doing with this feeling? And let me ask you this: how have you been feeling with this aggression and this aggressiveness in the atmosphere? Have you been feeling that? I mentioned the other day that there is this spirit of aggression and aggressiveness that is in the atmosphere. And I'm curious, how are you all doing? Hey, Rio, congratulations, girl. Yes! We have much to talk about, sweetheart, on the pageantry and crown winning and crown wearing and side. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, beautiful. You absolutely deserved it. And I cannot wait to see you next year here. So I'm so excited about that. Good. So again, we are talking about this spirit of aggression and agitation that we are under, we're experiencing, and we're feeling. And I want to come in, and I just wanted to check in with you all and ask you, how are you doing? How are you holding up? How are you standing in this space? I had an experience. If you know, I'm sitting outside enjoying this beautiful day, so I have my little water, so bear with me as you see me sipping a little bit. But I had an experience that I want to share with you all, and but I want to know that I'm not alone. I want to know that I'm not the only one that's feeling this aggressiveness and this it's as if people are looking for a fight. They're looking for an argument. They're trying to find some reason to argue or to fight or to stand in this space of aggression and be aggressive. Have you all experienced that within the last 2 to 3 days? Or have you been the one that's been feeling that aggression and kind of reacting out of your emotional space, very demonstrative? If you have, let me know in the comments below. And if I can be very vulnerable and open and honest with you, I have. I noticed over the weekend that I was just responding very aggressively, just not having it. Though I was happy, I was having fun. There was no issues. Everything is going well. Physically, I'm going well in my wellness, in my emotional and mental body. I'm really good. I'm good in all these spaces, right? Spiritually, I'm excellent. Environmental, I'm working on that. But it just seemed for some reason that this weekend, even though I stepped into that space and I was always, I was trying to move from that space and working from that space, I just felt this aggressiveness when I got around a crowd of people. And for those who don't know, being a mindset transformational coach is my passion, it's my career, it's my life calling and life purpose. But I also have a side hustle. And my side hustle is that of a flight attendant. Yeah, there's a disruption in the piece. But watch this video. This is why I wanted to share this, how we handle it and do this wellness check-in and check up with everyone. Because while we're in this space of experiencing this aggressiveness and this agitation and this desire for this argumentative spirit, it's how people are reacting, it's how they're responding, it's how they're talking, and it's just this back and forth. And it seems that any little thing will trigger the person or someone. to just go into this space of aggressiveness and anger. And so this weekend, as I was saying, I'm my side hustle, I'm a flight attendant. So this weekend I had a trip, and while I was working the trip, the crew that I was with, I absolutely loved, absolutely adored, had a great time with everybody. No shade, no craziness. There was a lot of just, of course, it's the airline industry, so you guys already know how that's going. But I noticed that my interaction with certain people became very aggressive while I'm still doing my job. And safety is our top priority, and it's all about you all being safe. There was just a way that something was said, or I heard something, or even if not me, just if you've experienced this too, let me know. But it's just something, the way somebody said something, or wasn't so much what they said, it was maybe how they said it or how you heard it, that just threw people into this craziness of anger and frustration and agitation. So much so that on 3 separate legs of my trip, of my 2-day trip, I really had people coming at me. Like, first of all, excuse me, you're yelling at me for doing my job when safety is my top priority. You shouldn't even be in my conversation because I wasn't talking to you. Second of all, third of all, I got into this space of feeling attacked, and I came back with this snappy aggressiveness. But because I'm in the space that I'm in, it was done with a professionalism. However, what I realized in watching other people react and have in conversations and interactions, watching, parents with their children, husbands and wives, and you watch nonverbal communication, it really says a lot. And I've learned a long time ago how to read nonverbal communications. And as a fivefold prophetic teacher, having and walking in the office of prophet and having that anointing, my intuition is really keen, and so I pick up on nonverbal a lot, very easily. And I noticed this aggressiveness and this agitation, and people couldn't get out of it, though they didn't realize they were in it. And then by the time they responded from it, it was this, what's happening right now, right? I want to encourage you to, first of all, let you all know that if you've experienced that, if you were on the receiving end of it, or if you were on the giving end of it, to know that you're not alone. It absolutely is in this atmosphere. Absolutely. And you don't have to be religious or spiritual or whatever to feel it. It's weighty. It is exhausting. It's causing many of us to become tired and frustrated. It takes on this feeling of lethargy, right? You find yourself sometimes just feeling disconnected, like you're just all over the place. Like you can't find your car keys, you misplace your wallet, you go to pick something up, it's dropping. You try to put something in place, it keeps falling. It's just little stuff that be like, what in the great Google Flix is happening right now, and why? And I just want you to be encouraged. I want you to realize, and I want you to know that you're not alone. You are not. You're not feeling weird or strange or like, oh my God. No. What you are experiencing truly is a spirit of anger and aggravation and agitation that we are experiencing collectively across the country. So it's not an individual thing. This is a collective thing. And we're finding ourselves under the shadow and the umbrella or the cloud of agitation and aggression. And now we have to figure out how to move and maneuver up under this collective cloud that is coming from this grieving that we're experiencing as a country. Yet again, in a mall, somebody walked in and opened fire. Just recently, like I think Saturday, Sunday, something like that. How do we get to a space where we feel like our love, in our safety, in our belonging in this country, in the state you're in the neighborhood you're in the community you're in the family that you belong to, that your love, safety, and belonging are protected, safe, and secure. When we are experiencing this collective grieving that has catapulted the spirit of agitation and anger to really be seen and heard and felt. If anybody has experienced that, will you let me know in the comments? Will you just put a raised hand up? If you felt it, trust me, you are not alone. We all are feeling it. Problem is, many people don't know what they're feeling. And they're responding out of their emotional space. And it is fueling and it's feeding that spirit of anger and agitation, right? So that it continues on. And then when you think you're done in one space or with one emotional experience, whether it's through a conversation or interaction with somebody, and you continue on your day, you find that lingering feeling is still with you. By the time I got home, the end of my trip, I was so agitated. In this peaceful, I know, so weird, I'm going to explain it, I promise. In this peaceful sort of way. How can you have peaceful agitation? Ooh. See what I mean? There is such a thing. Because though I was in this space of feeling agitated, it was pockets. It was just moments that I experienced it. But my entire 2-day trip was full of peace and laughter and fun and good conversation, good food, good sleep. But I had these pockets where I felt like I was hitting a pothole and experienced this spirit, and it came up and it showed itself and it spoke, and I had interaction with it. When I discovered that that's what was happening, when I came to the realization, like, whoa, what am I seeing? And the clarity came in, oh, okay. And then once I got the clarity, I felt the weightiness of it. And it was like, that's what I've been feeling. Okay. I wanted to come on and check with you all to see how you all are feeling. How are you doing right now under this cloud? How are you handling it? Or are you? If you find yourself in this space of, if one more person says one more thing happens, I'm just going to, I probably just need to go home and go to bed right now. Right? If you find yourself in those pockets and hearing yourself saying those things, good. Congratulations. You are doing self-care, and you're doing the self-evaluation, and you're checking yourself. Bravo. Because that's what we're going to have to do in order to get through this feeling and this umbrella that we're under. At the same time, once you realize and recognize the what and the why of a thing, now you can begin to stand in clarity on how to maneuver through it. And that's what I love so much. That's what I love learning. That's what I love sharing as a mindset transformational coach. That's what I love guiding my clients to do, to get that clarity and that understanding of where they are. When I had the opportunity, I found myself after my encounter with that spirit, with that energy, with the feeling and the encounters that I had this weekend, and I came to that realization that, oh wow, this spirit of aggravation and agitation has really come to continue to steal, kill, and destroy your passion, your purpose, and your peace. But now that we know, family, now that your girl came on and let you know what it is, and let you know that you're not alone, now is a time where you can really begin to release that anger, that needing to be so quick to respond and react out of our emotions. Because what happens when we begin to react out of our emotions, we're giving, watch this, the action of the other person power over our ability to choose how we're going to respond. We lose our balance in our emotional and mental space because we are initially responding to the actions or the words or whatever of someone else that has now caused us to react in a way that we probably normally wouldn't have. I had to catch myself doing that. And when I did, I was able to take a step back. I breathed. I said, okay, this is what we're not going to do. I turned around and I no longer gave interaction to that aggressiveness that was coming at me. And it simply died down, and it had to, because my silence was more powerful than their words. So when you begin to feel yourself in that space of aggressiveness and just it's in your gut while you're in this place of peace. Now you're still, having a good day, and for the most part everything's going, but you have that pocket where you feel yourself slumping into that dark space. And that one moment you're going to go, ah! I want you to take a moment. I want you to just, before you say it, as you feel it and you're breathing it, to bring it out. When you go to breathe, you take that breath in. When you breathe out, I want you to breathe out that feeling of aggression. And remind yourself that I'm not going to respond or react out of my emotions to you. I'm taking and I'm reclaiming my power of choice to stay in my place of peace, even in the middle of the chaos and the aggravation and agitation. And be okay with it, without having to explain why you're doing it, without having to ask permission to do it. Yes, that is one thing that we all have to learn how to do right now. Because our society is moving and shifting in a space that is creating a feeling of no longer being safe here, no longer feeling like I belong here, no longer feeling like I love this place. So now I'm redefining what my normal is going to look like in a atmosphere that is full and that is collective in its grieving and in its anger. And if you are ready to do that same thing, if you're ready to reclaim your power of choice, begin to give yourself options on how you're going to respond to a thing, how you're going to react to something. Choosing to allow your emotional space to stay in the space of peace, even though you're in the midst of aggravation and agitation, and we're under this collective spirit of grieving and anger. If you're ready to do that, I want to introduce to you guys and invite you to join me on August 8th for a How to Reclaim Your Power of Choice Zoom session. This is going to be part 2 to my part 1 that I did. And this part 2, we're really going to delve into how we can reclaim our power of choosing in this society that is taking away our power of choice. We're going to take it back. And when we experience these moments of aggravation and agitation and anger, that is becoming more and more and more common. Yet we still want to have our peace. We still want to live and laugh and enjoy life. We now have to redefine what does our love, safety, and belonging in this country looks like. What does it look like? How does it feel? And how does it sound? And if you are ready to reclaim and get back in that space of empowerment, then I want you to register today for my, again, it's a Zoom Live. It is how to reclaim your power of choice. We're going to begin to take back our ability to choose and not allow this weightiness and heaviness, this collective grieving and this collective anger dictate and determine my emotional space and my emotional experiences. When I got done and I got home Sunday evening, I just remember when I walked through the door, I remember when I took a breath, I felt safe. I felt like I got back to my safe space. And I was able to take that time to just minister to Nicole. And to remind myself that I'm okay, that this is what it is, and I'm not the only one experiencing this, that I'm not alone in experiencing this collective grieving and this weightiness, this spirit of anger and agitation that has really taken over our society, and we're seeing it in all areas of our lives. But I'm in a space where I'm creating wellness in all areas of my life, in my environment, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and socially. And I'm ready to, and I want to share this with you because I want you all to experience it too, even though we're experiencing this madness. So if you're ready to do that, if you're ready to experience creating wellness, if you're ready to reclaim your power of choice, then make sure you register for the class today. It again is going to be August 8th. It is a Zoom live class. All the information will be in the link in the comment section. And we're going to come together and I'm really going to show you how to empower you on how to be able to stand in your place of peace in the midst of this chaos and reclaim your power of choice. Are you ready for that? I know you are. So make sure that you schedule, that you register and secure your seat today. I'm only taking 25 people because it's going to be a very intimate class. And I want us all to really get in and experience creating wellness in all areas of our lives, despite the chaos and the emotional roller coaster rides of madness. So if you're ready to do that, join me today. And listen, I want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Thank you for supporting me like you do. And will you do me a favor? Will you share this video? Will you share it? Will you tag a friend and tell them to watch this? If you know somebody that's really been experiencing that aggravation or agitation, that's really been argumentative and combative and just like, why you in a fight? Like, everything's good. Why are you picking a fight? Why are you looking to pick a fight? They need to hear this, and they need to register for that class, because it's going to help us all find that balance in our emotional, mental, and physical body, so that we can truly begin to feel connected to ourselves and create that wellness. Absolutely, because right now we all need it. So if you're ready to do that, again, make sure that you register for your session today and save your seat. And I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. Listen, enjoy the rest of your, what's today? Tuesday. See? Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day and the rest of your evening. Know that I love you all so, so very much. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you all, to sharing information with you all. Please, if you're not following me, make sure you follow me on my Crystals, Diamonds, and Pearls coaching page, where I'm really going to share more information, create and provide more resources, and just be that mindset transformational coach that so many of us need. A lot of people need somebody to just talk to and to feel safe, to be able to express how they're truly feeling, the frustrations, the fears, the anxieties, and the joys, and feel like they're being seen and heard and held in a safe space. And that's what Crystals, Diamonds, and Pearls are all about. So please join me on my Crystals, Diamonds, and Pearls page. Know that I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's get ready to reclaim our power of choice. So join me. Make sure you register today for the How to Reclaim Your Power of Choice Part 2 Zoom Live. That's going to be on August 8th. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we will chat soon. Hey, make sure that you tag a friend and share this video. Love you all. Mwah. Bye, guys.